I'm Jason Parrish. I'm the Associate Artistic Director at Florida Rep, and I am directing Alabaster. The rehearsal process has been a really magical experience. It's tough. There's a lot of work to do. It's a new play, so you're figuring out everything new for the first time. But it helps that we have, I think, a dream team. From Audrey Cefaly, the playwright, to Ruth Kramer, our stage manager, and then our just really, really remarkable cast. Rachel Bertram has been with the play since its Play Lab appearance. Carolyn Messina, who plays Wheezy in the play, is a personal friend of Audrey Cefaly's and has also been her researcher and her dramaturg for years, since Audrey's career began. Sarah Morrissey is an ensemble member, and she's also painting our artwork. And she and Rachel have worked together extensively, as have I. And then Dana Brooke has been with the production since its National New Play Network showcase, where I met her and then called her up immediately and said, "You have to come to Florida to do this." It's a dream team.
This team is incredible. Incredible. You know, one of my favorite humans on the planet is Sarah Morrissey, and I am so happy that she's the person who is the artist behind my artwork in this show. That's an incredibly special experience. Sharing the room with new friends who feel like old friends is amazing. Dana Brooke is an incredible actress, and we're having a ball playing together through some really soul-searching kind of work, you know. But she's a great girl and so talented. Carolyn is awesome, another Alabama gal. We have so many mutual friends, so she feels like a fast friend to me because we know the same folks back home. And of course, I love working with Jason. We've known each other for what feels like forever, and so it's always a good experience to be in the room with somebody like that. And Ruth, our stage manager, is incredible. She's new to Florida Rep.
So Alabaster is about a woman named June who lives on her farm in Alabaster, Alabama. You come to find out that she's been through a tragedy, and that she's surrounded by all of this Alabama folk art. And when Alice, who's come to photograph her for a book that she's writing, she says, "Where did you get all this artwork?" And without giving too much away, you find that it's actually June's artwork. She's been making this artwork as a way of dealing with her pain. She's been through a terrible accident, terrible tragedy, a tornado. And so you find that all of this art that fills her space, it fills her house, is actually done by her. So one of the things you have to do when you decide to produce Alabaster is figure out where all this folk art is going to come from. And so one avenue would be to have the scenic design team and the painters go ahead and design it. Just take some inspiration from the people they mention in the script, Jimmy Lee Sudduth, Mose Tolliver, and a number of others, and then mimic it. So you could do that, and that is valid. But what we've decided to do is engage an actual outsider folk artist who happens to also be one of Florida Rep's ensemble actors.
I'm Sarah Morrissey, and I'm making the artwork for the show, and I'm playing a goat named Bib. The way that this play came about was I was reading the play. Jason had sent me the play, and within the first 10 pages, I think, it's mentioned this thing called outsider art, which I'm very familiar with. And a famous person is named in there, and immediately that got my attention. I was like, what? The main character in the play, June, Rachel Bertram Powers, is an outsider artist, and it's as a result of this tragedy that she's undergone. You know, some people just start painting obsessively or doing whatever obsessively. And I'm really familiar with the concept, and I've sort of been there with the concept. And so the minute I read that, I was like, I have to do the art for this.
It's a world premiere. Nobody in the world has seen a fully mounted production, and our audiences are fortunate enough to be a part of that, as it goes to 11 theaters around the country, 10 other theaters besides ours, but we're the first ones. How incredible. That's incredible. Yeah. I can't wait. I hope you love it as much as I do.